can tell people about this film.
Oh,
That's
that's amazing.
amazing.
Thank you so
Uh,
Oh,
much.
Hi, Micah and Mary. How are you guys today? You guys look fantastic.
thank
Thank you.
you. Back at ya.
Congratulations to you two ladies on this film. Watched it with my fiance and we absolutely loved it. I loved watching like the chemistry and the kind of like that fun back and forth between Polly and Caitlin. Each of your characters have has had this very insane trauma in their lives, different types of trauma, and their mindsets are very dark, though Caitlin tries to kind of get out of that mindset a lot of the time. Mary, how did you tap into that mindset as an actor? Because where we do meet Caitlin, it is kind of like a darker time.
Yeah, I think it was such a fun process of kind of figuring out her backstory and kind of what made her who she is, and then covering up who she is with all these layers of artifice around it, of what she's trying to kind of present to the world. And just how interesting it is that that's kind of what Polly's doing as well. Like Polly is creating this persona in order to sort of gain access into Caitlin's life. But then she's kind of revealing that Caitlin has been doing the same thing for all these years. So it's just
Yeah.
such a fascinating and fun thing as an actor. It's always the best when you can play someone who is hiding kind of who they really are in some way,
Mhm.
whether it's consciously or unconsciously or whatever it may be, because it just gives you so much to play with. So I loved it.
And I was like, you two are two of my favorite scream queens. So this is like dream casting to have the two of you in this. And Micah, you say so much with your face and not a lot of dialogue, like you did in Longlegs as well, which was so fascinating to watch. So what was it like for you as Polly here, kind of tapping into that mindset and just watching her kind of like unravel throughout was an amazing character arc to watch.
Yeah, I really I had an absolute blast playing Polly. Challenging but in the best way, and yeah, it was just like really, you know, I think because you don't see her alone a lot, it's a lot of this
Yeah.
sod that really taking advantage of those, few moments that we get where you kind of get a small peek at what might be going on internally. And so it's just important for me to like really um know where she was at each point of the film.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it was so fun, like so fun.
And what I also loved for each of you guys as actors is like you have the ability to work with like a toddler in this. And I feel like whenever you work with a kid, like there's always that level of unpredictability, like you never know what they're going to do. So, kind of how did that add to both of your performances?
We got so lucky
Yeah.
with the kids in this film. I mean, they were just absolutely perfect. I mean, in every scene. I mean, even and sometimes in the worst way, when the baby would need to be crying, she would be crying, and when she would need to be happy, she would be happy. And when she needed to be waving bye-bye, she would wave bye-bye. I mean, it was just like every time we would just all
I
look at
know.
each other and be like, okay, that was just perfect. Don't need
Yeah.
to do that again. So
Yeah.
definitely got just really lucky with the kids
Well,
on this.
yeah, well behaved.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and just
Thank
like Angels and Malaya who plays my older daughter as well was just
Yes.
talented and such a like pro
professional. Yeah.
already, and just so great, so
Yeah.
fun. So fun to have around and to break that like heavy energy that a
Totally.
lot of times we're doing such heavy scenes, and to have a kid kind of running around like
Yeah.
like being silly. It was just was great to have. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like the best medicine. Well, last quick question for you, Micah, before they wrap me. I am so excited for your next film, Reminders of Him. It's one of my favorite novels. I've spoken with Tyreek, I've spoken with Lauren Graham. I love Colleen Hoover. What was your experience like working on that film, and what can us fans of the novel of the book, kind of expect?
Well, Colleen is the dream. I'm absolutely obsessed with her. She was
Aw,
on set every day on this project, which she hasn't really done, I don't think, on any of her other films or
no.
adaptations. Uh,
Hmm.
and I mean, she's like going to be a lifelong friend. She is a gem of a human. Like, you don't meet people like her often in life, and so I feel so lucky um to know her and call her a friend. And I think because she was on set every day, I feel like um you know, we follow the book very closely. I think the book is incredible.
So good.
There's, you know, dialogue taken direct from the book into the script.
Good.
You know, we have the orange truck in there. Got it all, and so I hope fans are happy. But
Oh,
I have high hopes, so I think it'll be good.
I have high hopes. I'm especially excited after hearing you say that. But yes, I'm very, very excited to see you in that role. Well, I would chat with the two of you all day, but I'm so excited for audiences to see The Hand That Rocks the Cradle. And Mary, I have to say, when I started in this industry about 15 years ago, one of the first films I ever reviewed was Smashed. I know that came out in like 2012, but literally your performance in that was like, I need to do film criticism so I can tell people about this film.
Oh,
That's amazing.
Thank you so
Uh,
much.
Yeah, you and Aaron have all like that's one of your best performances ever, I think. And Maika Longlegs is one of my favorite films
well,
ever.
thank you
So this was dream casting for me.
so
Thank
much.
you, ladies, so much for your time. Good to
Thank
chat.
you.
You.